I'm absolutely delighted to be here at Pine Grove Day Centre. It's a day centre for people with dementia. I'm here with Ailish Cantwell. Ailish is the nursing manager. Ailish, what a wonderful place that you're in charge of here.
Yes, Regina, you're very welcome here today. Pine Grove Day Centre is a wonderful day centre here in Waterford. It was completed in 2004, and the day centre then has been operating since then. The Alzheimer Society has been involved in Waterford for a long number of years, since 1991, and we're very pleased to have the new centre built and supported by the HSE and of the Waterford Rotary Club also.
Great. I believe that when the centre opened originally, Rotary played an important part in the fundraising. Is that right?
That's right. When I was researching the information for today, I realised that yes, they were very, very much involved and contributed a large donation towards the day centre.
Great. And look, I'm not here to talk about Rotary, even though I am a member of Rotary. I'm here to talk about the wonderful service that you provide for your patients. What would you call them? Your service users?
Service users, yes.
Very good. Okay. And I walked through the building. It's absolutely beautiful. Talk to me about how things were before COVID and how things are now, Ailish.
Well, before COVID, the day centre was operating 5 days a week, with the possibility of up to 20 service users attending each day. It's a wonderful day service. Since COVID, obviously the centre had been closed since last year, but we're very happy to say we've just reopened in July this year, and we are reopening in a phased manner. The centre is open now 2 days a week, on a Tuesday and Thursday, with a small number of attendees at the moment. This is to ensure we're following the public health and HSE guidelines.
It's a very difficult time for you and for your service users. In terms of, let's say, one of your service users coming along for the day for their very first time, how could they expect their day to look? What would happen when they come here?
Well, as part of the process, I would have called to the home and carried out an assessment. I would have updated the service user on the service that we will be providing. So on arrival, we have to follow the guidelines now, so that will be all complete in advance and on the morning also. And then the staff would assist the new person to come into the day centre, offer them a cup of tea or coffee, and introduce them then to the other service users. And the day just takes off from there, really, in a very relaxed manner.
Lovely. And you were saying that they even get a hot meal and everything while they're here. Is that right?
That's right, yes. At approximately 1 o'clock, we have our dinners provided by Lady Lane. So when they arrive, the dinners are served then at around 1 p.m. and it's always a very pleasant time for everyone just to relax and have some dinner together.
And I noted the relaxation space is really nice. It's almost like I can hear there's somebody with a motorbike in the background, but it's really beautiful, and it's kind of tranquil and very nicely decorated.
Yes. Over the last number of months, in preparation for the reopening of the day service, the internal building was completely renovated. Our head of operations, Siobhan O'Connor, has a very good eye for colours, so
yes.
She picked out the colours, and we had some local contractors involved, and people were very helpful in getting all the work done as quickly as we needed to then, once we knew we could reopen.
Great. And as I understand from speaking with Ailish, fundraising is very important to help run the centre. Is that right?
That's right, yes. And the centre is funded by the HSE, but in order to develop services further, we do depend on donations and fundraising, and it is very important so that the services can develop further and that we can meet the changing needs in the services also.
Yeah, and so many people in our community suffer from dementia, and it's such an important backup service, I suppose, for the family, and also lovely for the service users, because I imagine it's a lovely place for them to chat in the lovely pods that you've set up.
Yes, the social aspect of the day centre is really important, particularly after the lockdown. I think for all of us it has been very difficult, so it's about building up that confidence, meeting other people, having a little laugh together, you know, that's so important. And as you said, we have a lovely smart TV and some nice music playing, and service users seem to really enjoy doing some artwork, which we've noticed with most people that are attending at the moment, and it's very relaxing for them also.
Well, it's very clear to me that you're a person that's very passionate about your job. I got that from the minute I met you. And we're sitting out here. Talk to me about this space and the garden, the fundraising that Rotary are doing. What's your vision once that money is raised? What would you like to see?
Well, this area of the courtyard is a very popular part for the service users to come out and sit in. So we're hoping to do more with this area. We would like a water feature, and maybe plant up the garden areas more as well, with lots of colour. Even in the last number of weeks, when new pots of flowers are purchased, straight away the minute the service users come in, they notice anything new and love to talk about it.
Lovely.
There's another garden area across at the other side of the building, and we are hoping to develop that into a dementia friendly garden, with a walkway with maybe some railing on the side, so that the service users can go for a nice ramble and walk through the garden and plant up those areas as well. We would like to get some raised beds also, and maybe grow some vegetables, and maybe reignite old skills that some of our service users have.
I got quite emotional when you said that to me, just to imagine how important that would be to somebody to reignite memories and skills that they used previously.
Yes, I think that can be such an empowering feeling for a person with dementia. The person sometimes goes back to their previous life in their younger days and love to recall that, and it's really nice to go on that journey with the person and to learn more about them at a younger stage in their life, and that's precious to them at this moment in time, and it's really important that we foster and acknowledge that as well.
Well, I think if anybody has loved ones that are coming here, they'll feel truly safe and appreciative of the wonderful work that you do here. How many staff are working here, Ailish, in the centre?
In the centre at the moment we have 3 staff that are providing support to the service users, but as time goes on and the pod groups develop further, we will need to increase that as well. At the moment we're just moving quite slowly, just to ensure everything is safe.
I understand. Well, hopefully in time it'll all be back to how it was.
Yes.
We are going to have a link to the donation page for our Sleep Out in Rotary, and even when you watch this video after the Sleep Out, you can still donate. You don't have to stop donating, because you can see the amazing work that they do here at Pine Grove. There you go. Ailish, it was an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much. As I always say, Garv Mila Mahagut, Slán go fóill.